ILLIT's new EP just dropped and it has a very interesting name. MAMIHLAPINATAPAI, according to Wikipedia, comes from the South American Yagan language, and it refers to the subtle yet urgent exchange of glances between two people who want to initiate something but neither will start. I still have trouble pronouncing it, but it's a very cute name. Okay, let's talk the title track. The title track was produced by a duo called The Wavies, and they've worked on some pretty awesome songs that you may have heard, like Maniac by Vivi's, Know About Me by NMIX, Bang Bang by IVE. They have quite the extensive resume, and I think they've done a really good job with this song as well. It's Me is quite the departure from what we've grown to expect from ILLIT, but in my opinion, it is a welcome change and I honestly love it. I've heard on the internet that fans of ILLIT are not really feeling this comeback. I'll admit the first time I heard it, it was pretty jarring. Yeah, I was pretty surprised, but after hearing it a couple more times, I gotta say I was hooked. Is the song hopping on the recent trend of EDM and K-pop? Yes. It's not necessarily a groundbreaking song. It's pretty short as well, clocking in at 2 minutes and 19 seconds, but it is fun, it is energetic, and it does what a title track is supposed to do. It gets the listeners to pay attention, and I think Will Ferrell sums it up pretty well.
But it's provocative.
No, it's not.
It gets the people going.
I'm listening to it right now, and this is the recipe for a song that'll make you want to dance. It's got the 4 on the floor kick drum, those industrial EDM sounds. It's fast-paced, and the choreo is so fun. Even the lyrics are very simple. They're just asking, who's your bias? It's me. But it's super confident, and it still feels uniquely ILLIT. It feels like the song is really screaming for your attention, and I think it does that job pretty well. It does what a title track is supposed to do. It grabs your attention and kind of forces you to look at the group and to listen to the EP, which is an amazing EP. The production is very clean, and when I'm listening to some of the songs, it gets me into a groove and I'm like getting comfortable, and I feel like, okay, this is simple and it's safe, but then it'll add in a really cool instrumental or have some really cool effects on the vocals that make me want to listen to the song over and over again. So let's talk a little bit about each of the tracks. There's only 5 tracks in total on the EP, so it's pretty short, but I think each song is great in its own way. So this is really a no-skip EP in my opinion, and you should definitely check it out, but let's break down some of the songs. The first track is called GRWM, or Get Ready With Me. It's a really dreamy liquid D&B track, pretty chill. It has that classic breakbeat drum pattern. Yeah, it's definitely on the softer side. And then right at the end, I'm hearing it right now, it has this amazing synth instrumental. It has like this retro kind of feel to it. I really like it. Great intro for the EP. The second track is It's Me. I think I've talked enough about that, so we'll go to track 3. This track is definitely ILLIT coded. This song is super glitchy. It has a lot of effect on the vocals, and it leans into that hyperpop sound that ILLIT is really good at. I really like this song. There's a lot of playing with the tempo. There's slowing down, speeding up, which is really cool and makes for a really interesting listening experience. This sounds a lot more like what I would expect from ILLIT. I could totally see this being a title track as well, but I still think It's Me was the right choice. The fourth song shares the same title as the EP. Right away, you get this retro groovy bass line. I really like it. It's got a really cool analog sound to it. When we get to the chorus, it kind of feels like a pop rock type of safe song. Clean guitar riff sound, light airy vocals, which sound really nice together. And just when I think this song is really safe, the vocals have these really cool like modulation and flanger effects on it. Like literally just because of this one part, I think this is my favorite song on the EP. And to close out the EP, we've got the last song called Love Older You. I haven't actually looked at the lyrics, but it feels like it's written from the perspective of someone writing to their past self, just based on the English words that I can hear. It's a super nostalgic song, very calm, relaxing, a great way to close out the EP in my opinion. It's slower tempo and the vocal layering is really well done. The production overall on the entire album is very clean. Yeah, it just makes for a great listening experience. The EP as a whole feels very ILLIT. I think with the title track, they did take a risk of moving towards a new sound that you wouldn't really expect from them, but I really think it works, and I think the EP as a whole is fantastic. So if you haven't yet, I think you should definitely give this EP a chance. There's no weak songs here. It's one of the best things to come out this year so far, and I'm actually really glad that ILLIT is kind of moving out of the box that people try to put them in. I think as K-pop fans, we should never be upset when groups try to experiment or try new things. That's how they find new music and tap into new sounds that maybe we wouldn't expect, but they turn out to be really, really good. And we should be giving these groups a chance to try new things, and we should give them room to grow and experiment. I'll always remember STAYC is a good example of this when they came out with Beautiful Monster. People were not feeling that song when it came out because it was kind of a step away from their teen fresh concept. After they dropped ASAP and Stereotype, people just wanted like more of the same thing. But Beautiful Monster is an amazing song and one of the most beloved songs in their discography today. But when it first dropped, people were hating on STAYC. Like, that's just not fair to the group, honestly, because at the end of the day, it's an amazing song. So I don't really get what people were upset about when that came out. People say that that's one of the reasons that STAYC didn't really explode into the upper tier of K-pop groups, just because of a concept change, which was, I think, a step in the right direction for them, because they're such a strong vocal group. They should have the chance to show off their vocals, obviously. And another thing, like, I'll never understand why people want to hear the same type of song over and over again from the same group. I think change is welcome. Like, I want to hear new things from them. We already have the old songs. If I want to hear the same thing, I'll just go back and listen to their older songs. As K-pop stans, I think, like I said before, don't try to box a group into a concept, and definitely give them freedom to try new things. But yeah, overall, very solid EP from ILLIT. If I were to rank the songs personally, number 5, Get Ready With Me. Number 4, It's Me. Number 3, Love Older You. Number 2, Papa. And number 1, MAMIHLAPINATAPAI. Let me know what you think of the EP. Let me know your ranking of the tracks. As always, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.